Hello, Greg with Eagle Eye here. Today we're going to show you how to swap out a print in a banner stand. And first thing we do is we want to get this banner stand pulled out and get it laid out on our table. Now I'm going to pick this up and show you that after you pull your banner out, you know, the tension rod that's inside, you want to insert a pin, and I'm sure you can see that pin right there. And that's what's going to keep this all in place for you so it's manageable and can get this print out. Now, first thing we're going to do is deconstruct the bottom of this print and get it out of here. So on my banner stands, I always put an additional piece of tape across there to hold it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken off. And then this print is typically held in place with some double-sided tape. That would typically hold most prints in and do just fine. However, I like to put that extra piece of tape there. It's just some security. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to get that, and now you have basically your banner stand so we can put a new print in it. Okay, so now we're back at the top end of the banner stand, and we're now going to take this trim off, and this is what holds your banner, or it's clamped in. So it's very simple to do. Just take you a flat tip screwdriver and pry. Sometimes you have to get it from the side, and just pry that open, as you can see. Once you pry that open, you'll hear it snap, and then you can slide out your print. So, this print is no good. It's going into the trash now. I have our new print here, already rolled properly. This is the top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this piece put back in. And this just takes a little bit of lining up to get it inside that little edge right there. Sometimes it's easier just to slide them in from the side like I just did. And keep the tension on it. What you want to do, you want to make sure that that's all the way up inside there so that you get a good grip all the way across. And then all you do is just press it down. This is what's going to hold your banner in place when we attach it at the bottom and it rolls in. So it's always wise to get a good piece of amount of the paper or banner up inside this track and pinch it really tight to make sure it's holding. Well, let's go back to the back end and let's get this thing installed and get it put together. Okay, so here we are. We're at the bottom end, or the bottom of our banner stand, and now we're going to put our print in. Now what I've done already is put a fresh piece of double-sided banner tape. It's inexpensive, nice double-sided, 1 inch. I kept it nice and tight where the other print used to be. And what that does is helps us line up our new print, and you just line it up to your paper and then to the bottom of the tape. Now this is where it takes a little bit of an extra hand. I use my elbow and I'm holding it in place, and then I'm going to fold this back and I'm going to pull the paper off of this double-sided tape back about 6 inches, and then that gives me the ability to set that. And then I'll just set this all the way across, being able to adjust it a little bit at a time. And there you go, it's installed. Now, this is something I highly recommend for a little extra security. Take your piece of tape. I'm using packing tape because it's thin, it's clear, and it's also very durable. Take your piece of tape, about 6-8 inches, overlap that print onto this part of the banner stand. And what that does is just gives you a little extra security that if that double-side tape is to come loose, hopefully this tape holds. Just gives you a little extra security. Okay, so now we're ready to get this put back in the banner stand. Pull out your banner a little bit so you can release the pin, and then slowly ease your banner back into your banner stand. Now, you don't want to spring it in there. There you go. You have an installed banner stand. Look at that. Simple as that. Okay, so there you go. Banner stand is installed. You notice our trim track here at the top. Got the banner material pinched in there very well. And where we taped it off at the bottom, you notice none of it shows because it rolls up in there. That's why you always want to allow a little extra bleed on your print. When I set these stands up, I always turn the feet out just a little bit, as they say, kind of duck feet, so it gives it the ability so it stands up a little bit more upright or leans back a little bit so it's not coming forward like it's going to fall on you. The pole in the back, when you insert the pole in the back, you want to make sure that it's all the way inside its setting trim, and it's all the way inside, because if it's not, the banner will tend to fall forward, so you've got to make sure that pole is installed all the way. Otherwise, that's it. It's simple, only takes a quick few minutes. Get these swapped in and out. If you need anything, give us a ring, give us a call. Visit us online, www.eagleeyesigns.net, and thank you for your support.